In this video, I'll be talking about what I did while I was with this company. I'll be going back to what I was saying in my last video. And so in my last video, I was talking about how I was trying to make a decision between two companies, and I went ahead and I joined this company because the guy knew me better and I had worked with him. And so I was climbing the ladder with that company. I was with that company for about 4 years, right? That had been the most that I had ever had a job. The longest I had a job. Through my whole entire addiction, I've never kept jobs for that long. So one of the things is that guys out there that are trying to find jobs and trying to find a career and trying to put their life back together, if you put one foot in front of the other, you will see that God, your higher power, is going to help you. You just got to have faith. I didn't know how to have faith. I didn't know how to believe. I didn't know how to have hope. I just knew how to do. I was learning how to do the right thing. I didn't even know how to do that. I was learning how to do the right thing. And I had a mentor that would help me. After about 4 years with that company, I escalated up to the director of operations. I went all the way from tech all the way to the director of operations. I knew a lot about the company because I had started with the company, so I knew the odds and ends. The company had went from a 10 bed to a 48 bed, and I was doing all the moving. I did all the moving and stuff, and so I knew everything, computer-wise, admin-wise, everything. And after about 4 or 5 years, the owner sold the company. Now, I thought that when he sold the company, that was going to be the end of everything. I was freaking out because of the things that had happened to me in the past. With companies shutting down and companies selling out and budget cuts and stuff like that, you go into a shock. But let me tell you something: if you have a higher power, and I always continue to say this, your higher power will take you to your next step. Most of all the leaders that were at that company either left, got fired, or demoted. I was the only one that was left. Now, mind you, guys, I was the only one with no degrees. The only thing I had was experience. So when you say that, hey, you know what? They're not going to keep me, they're going to keep this person because they got a college degree. Well, the people that had college degrees were all let go or demoted or they left. I was the only one that, because of the experience that I had, was kept. And I still continued to climb the ladder. Now, I continued with the new owners, and I said, okay, all I got to do now is just prove myself and just show them what I know how to do, because these guys don't know what I know how to do like the old owners. And that's exactly what I did. I continued and did what I had to do to climb the ladder. And I kept getting raises and promotions, and it was good. I was super excited because they respected me just like the last company respected me. They had things that were done a little bit different, but at the end of the day, any company you go to, it's going to be the same way. There's always going to be odds and ends. There's always going to be things that you don't like. There's always going to be people that do things different, say stuff, little fights, people talking about each other. So it doesn't matter where you go. There's always going to be something that's going to happen in that other company. So expect that. Don't expect everything to be peaches and cream, because it's not. even if you own your own business, there's still going to be something there. Remember that. Keep that in mind. So, in my next video, I'll tell you what happened after that. After they sold the company. I will see you later. Bye!